Oh boy. What's going on, guys, girls? Rob here, and I tell you, uh, how about North Carolina, Florida State? This game is wicky wacky. Yeah, they're up 31-7 at halftime, right? 31-7, I think, was the halftime score. Carolina scores 14 points in the third quarter. Oh, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think Carolina comes back and wins this ball game. They're starting to learn how to pass block again. It's like they didn't know what they were doing in the first half. I was like, what the hell? And I mean, Florida State has come out with a game plan. What's up, Huss? They came out with a game plan that they won't go back up. And hey, I think, what's up, Keith? I think Carolina's going to win this ball game. Carolina's defense is showing up now. You can tell Florida State is starting to get a little bit trembly. And 4th and 10, they're getting the ball. They got the ball right back now. So Carolina has the ball. Did they just have a did they just get a are there any fans in the stadium? I think there are a few. Did they get an onside kick start the fourth quarter? Did they get an onside kick? Because they may be trying a field goal here. Let's see if they are. Huss says, I'm in bed, not watching the game. I don't have the game right in front of me either. I could always bring my computer in the other room. They tried. Yeah, they onside kicked. They onside kicked, and then Florida State held them. They held them. How about that? So now Florida State has the ball at their own 27. CBSSports.com. CBSSports.com. 13:44 left here in the fourth quarter. I still say, even with the missed field goal, I still say Carolina wins. I still say they win. I'm not sure they're going to cover 13.5, but the 64.5, it's going to get torn up. 64.5, play over. You got to play the over, which is too late now to bet it, but it's going to happen. It's 52 points already. Florida State, their main thing is they've got to try to run some clock. They got to do a Dallas Cowboys. They've got to throw the ball on first down, but they don't have to throw it 10 yards, 8 yards, 6 yards, whatever. Then come up with 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3, and run it twice. Take your chances. And then first down, maybe run the ball, maybe throw it. But don't wait till third to throw the ball. That's the thing. They can't do that. If you run the ball and you only get 2 yards, well, they're going to be expecting to pass on 2nd down. But how do you think Georgia will do? Georgia's winning right now, I think. I think last I heard, they were beating Alabama. I didn't think they would. It was at halftime, 24-21. I still say Alabama beats them. What's up, Sean? I still say Alabama beats them. And now Alabama's ahead by 7. Okay, they were down 3 or 4. Okay. Last I'd heard, I think Georgia was ahead. Anybody in here else think Florida State's in trouble? Bama getting their act together. Who in here thinks Florida State's in trouble now? I'm one of them. I think Carolina's starting to throw the ball. I hope Florida State loses, but I think they're in trouble. They got a 10-point lead, 13:44 left. That's my dad's team. They've won some national championships. They've with Ward. I just had ice cream. That's what the deal is. You like Florida? Huss likes Florida. Yeah, I got some cousins. Went to touchdown Alabama. They were going to stack it now. Huh? Had to step out a minute. Sorry, Rob. I am back now. That's okay. Who in here thinks Florida State is in some trouble? 13:44 left, and they're up 10. I'm telling you, if you had to bet right now, start to fourth quarter, and Carolina just missed a field goal, I still would take Carolina right now. If I had to bet even money with somebody, I think Carolina wins this ball game. Carolina is starting. I've got Rays Astros on right now. Last I heard, Rays 3-0, 3-0. Yeah. National League. I thought today was the 7th game for the National League. Today's game 6. I was a day ahead of myself. It's going to go 7 though. But I like the Rays today. We'll see what happens. 4-0, but the Astros have runners on the corners, 1 out in the 7th. Keith, get on your knees and apologize to Rob. What did Keith do? Do you normally watch baseball games fully that aren't the Phillies? Oh, yeah. I watch a lot. First game I watched today was a football game. I watched Liberty University play Syracuse, and they dogged their asses. I mean, anybody, they were on, oh man, they kicked their asses is what they done. 38-21 does not give, they beat them bad, worse than that. They were running all over them. They ran for 350 yards. They rushed for 350 yards today. That team, I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to give Virginia Tech all they can handle. The reason I say that, this Virginia Tech, when they played North Carolina, they couldn't push North Carolina nowhere. Look what Florida State's doing with North Carolina. I think Liberty's more like a Florida State on the lines. Liberty, the football players, are going to get some girls tonight. Yeah, they should be home. I don't know if they flew or drove. If they drove, they should be home probably by midnight or 1. If they flew, they should already be home. But they probably rode. They probably rode a bus up there. And I tell you, man, that riding through Pennsylvania and those mountains, that's really mountainous up there. Syracuse, yeah, it's upstate New York. It's definitely a handful. I think every team has a plane. I don't know if I think every team gets a plane. You know, Kane is a Republican mayor. Yeah, he's been a mayor for 3-4 years. Yep. Florida State already on 3rd down. They're almost at the 50 though, so they can put Carolina backed up. They can back them up if they get the chance. Carolina, all Carolina wants to do is it Kentucky. He's a mayor in. I think it's Tennessee, Knoxville area. I think it's Tennessee. 3rd and 6. All Carolina has to do now is stop them from a screen pass. There's been more screen passes in this game than I've ever seen in my life. It really has. I was right about the Dodgers. You were right about the Dodgers. You were. Yes, sir. So far, we're both right about the Rays. Rays are doing a job, but I don't know whether they keep doing a job. What are they looking like now in the seventh inning? It was runners on the corners just now, one out. They would love to pull that double play out of the hat right now. That would be sweet. Third and 6, 46-yard line. Double play ended the top of the end. Oh, did it? Oh, my goodness. That's probably – and we got to see what part of the lineup's coming up in the 8th and 9th, but that could do it. I mean, the Rays have such good pitching. They really do. They're going to be tough to beat. I don't care who they play. Must have been a timeout or either an injury on the field, guys. Let's see what's happening here. All right. Yeah, it must be a timeout on the field. Darla's still in Philly. Yes. She'll be back Monday. She will be back Monday. She won't even be here. She won't even be here this time tomorrow night, probably. She's gonna drive through the night and work Monday. So, I just have to make sure I keep her awake. She's gonna get back late tomorrow night. Yeah, she's doing well. She wanted to spend time with her sisters, which that's tomorrow. She hadn't even seen her sisters yet. She wanted to see her friends and stuff. And I've told her, I said, look, just be COVID smart. Be COVID smart. Wear that damn mask when you have to, when you're going out doing stuff, or else your ass will be in the other bedroom and I'll be sliding food under the door to you like you're a prisoner. But she's pretty good about that stuff. She's pretty good about it. Yeah, it's a little quieter here. It's always quiet here, but normally, I can hear her in the other room listening to a TV or something like that. So, it's just something to get used to. Oh, wow. Florida State got the first down. Now they're in Carolina territory. 2nd and 3 at the 39. My dad used to be a big boxing fan. Tell me about a fight where John Tate was knocked out in the closing moments. I found that fight yesterday where he lost to Mike. Yeah, he lost to Mike Weaver. Always said Tate fell like a tree. Yeah, he bounced off the ropes, didn't he? When didn't Weaver hit him and he kind of bounced back and then he came forward? Ain't that what happened? If I recall, I believe that's what happened. He fell back and you thought he was going to fall backwards. Yeah. But didn't he kind of bounce off the rope and then fall forward in his face? He was just out on his feet. Yeah. But didn't he actually fall down? I mean, didn't he do a Ric Flair? I mean, just third. It looked like Weaver kind of gave him a push down. Oh, okay. Might not be exactly what I was thinking. 3rd and 4, the 40-yard line. This is definitely not make it or break it time. 11 minutes left to go in this game. Florida State 31, North Carolina 21. In case you don't know your Carolinas, check in with South Carolina today. The ass-kicking experts, it looked like. They throwed some serious points on the board against Auburn today. They made Auburn cry. And Auburn was favored, and Auburn was ranked. Now they are ranked. They're not very good. South Carolina put an ass whooping to them. And now Florida State, 1st down and 10 at the 20-yard line of Carolina. All they got to do is score every time they get the ball. Field goals are fine. Kentucky won in Tennessee for the first time since I was 5 years. Yeah. And then I see where Bubba Wallace tweeted about it. Now, look, dude. let me fix your plate just right here. You're going to be racing in Tennessee a lot. You don't race in Kentucky much. You race in Tennessee twice a year. And then you're going to Nashville twice a year now, or once a year. So you're going to be racing in Tennessee 3 times a year. You don't want to start pissing people off, but Tennessee sucks, man. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 for Florida State at the 14-yard line. They're down to 8:40 already, so they've run a lot of clock off, about 6 minutes already. Nearly 6 minutes in this drive, right at 6 minutes, in fact. Jerry Cooney, he told me to watch his comeback fight against Eddie Gregg. Yeah, Jerry Cooney could hit, but boy, oh boy, he'd take a beating sometime. Let's see. 3rd and 3 at the 14. Might have a shoulder. Oh, he may have a shoulder injury for Florida State. Okay. My upset of the week in the NFL. Don't. If it's on Fox tomorrow, definitely watch it. Definitely watch it. Let's see everybody's upsets. Mine's Philadelphia. Philadelphia beats the Ravens tomorrow. Keith thinks the Ravens win. Rick thought so too, but I think Eagles win. I think it went straight up. 3rd and 8 at the 19 now. Florida State. You don't think it's going to happen? We'll see. I picked Dallas this week. I picked Dallas this week too. Yeah. Yep. 1, 2, 3 of us picked Dallas. Sean picked Dallas this week too. I hope they don't show the Washington game tomorrow. I hope they show the Ravens-Eagles game. That should be a really good game. 4th and 10 at the Carolina 21. Florida State now can use this field goal because then there'll be two touchdowns ahead. Carolina's not out of the game by any stretch. Not by any stretch of the matter. Oh, and they missed. Wow. Carolina just missed their field goal, and now Florida State misses their field goal with 7:15 left to go in this game. Washington is game prisoners should be forced. Yeah, you're right. There's no way. Yeah, but they'll show it here. Sean will tell you. We'll get that, but we'll also get that Ravens game. We'll get the Ravens game on CBS, so that'll be good. That's what we're actually closer to Carolina to Carolina, but they show us Washington and Baltimore every damn week. Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a game tomorrow. So Carolina gets the ball at their own 20, 80 yards. And they can be within 3 points. They can do it. I think they can. We'll see. 6:40 left. So the clock is against them right now. What do they got? 2 timeouts left? I don't have that available. Right now. 2 or 3 timeouts left. Carolina has. But yeah, that would be the Stuart Scott or Bill Pito game on NFL prime time. Ravens, Eagles on CBS. Yeah, that'll be a 1 o'clock game. Browns were one upset I had. Oh yeah, I ain't really not upset. I think they may be favored. I'm not going to say Carson Wentz is not going to eat turf tomorrow. I'm just saying Jackson's going Carolina with 1 timeout left. Okay. 6:40 left. They're at the 20. Yep. Bills over the Chiefs. I picked that too. Yep. 3 of us did. 3 of us picked Bills over Chiefs. A lot of people liking the 49ers tomorrow night. I don't. We'll see what happens. We will see. 6:40 left to go in this ball game. I still like Carolina, even though they haven't scored in the first 8 minutes of this quarter. They got the ball. They can ill afford to have third and longs, so that they're gonna be using Texans as an upset. You have, oh yes they are, yeah, yep. You get the Texans upsetting the Titans. I just don't know if that's going to happen or not. I think Titans have one of the best defensive lines and offensive lines, especially the offensive lines. Yep, you got the Lions big over the Jags. Yes, you do. I think it's going to be a tight game. We'll see what happens there. And of course, I took Packers to lose. I took a Buccaneers. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, Chiefs Bills. That's one. 5 o'clock on a Monday. They may start. ESPN may start trying to get double headers after this COVID's over with. That first game on that's been on Monday nights has been getting killer ratings. Killer ratings. They've been getting better than the late game. East Coast is what you got to base it on anyway. How many people in New York, Atlanta, are watching the game at 11:45 at night? I don't give a damn if it's a tie. Just not that many people, unless you are that hardcore whoever's playing fan. 5 in the evening? Are you kidding me? It's over by 8:30. People love watching that. All right, now kids, you can do your homework. Me and mom can go in here and watch whatever the hell they want to watch, on TV. Do it that way. False start. No, actually a holding call on Carolina. And took a few seconds away too. So it's now 2nd and 20 at Carolina 10. Florida State. Yeah, because some people have to go. Yeah, that's right. Georgia Tech actually lost today. Georgia Tech's not very good, dude. Georgia Tech wasn't very good. Yeah. Georgia Tech. Syracuse got whipped. Oh yeah, 73-7. Yeah, Georgia Tech wasn't very good. No. Let's say Auburn. Auburn got beat. Alabama, where are they looking at now? Just now, I think somebody said Alabama's up 12, 13, I think. 25-yard pass play, and they're out to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Carolina. 6:17 left to go in this ball game. And the out past midfield now. Okay, Alabama, another touchdown. Alabama, they're blitzing them now. They're pouring it on. What's the score with Alabama? Yeah, 6:06 left. 16-yard run, 1st and 10, and so I'm a little ways behind Tribe Fan. Yep. 40-24, 16-point lead now. Okay. I'll give it to Georgia, though. Georgia is scoring points. Looks like Notre Dame won an ugly game. Yeah, 12-7. 12-7 against Louisville. Where's Jake Fromm playing? The one I really liked him coming out of college. I said Fromm needs to go somewhere and play. Where the hell did he get drafted? 2nd and 10 at the FSU 48, 5:45 left. Did he get picked by the Bills? No, maybe not. Maybe not the Bills. I'm forgetting where the hell he went to. Jake Fromm. 3rd and 10 at the 49. Did the Bills get Fromm? Okay. That's not going to be a home where he can stay at. And hey, that is a piece that they don't. Yep, for Fromm to the Bills. I thought that's where he went. I like him. I like him as a quarterback. I really did. I always have. I think he's the best quarterback Georgia's had in a long time. I wouldn't. I know, no, because you never know. Your quarterback's only one hit away. Ask Dallas and Prescott. Yeah, no, you can't trade him away. No, no, you can't have just like baseball. You can't have enough pitchers. Yeah, sorry so late, but President Trump was in town. No shit. All right, Randy. Very cool. Um, 3rd and 10. Carolina. Carolina's at the 50-yard line. Florida State trying to hold off this juggernaut. 9 yards, and they are they're yards short. They're yards short. It's gonna be 4th down. It's gonna be 4th and 1. No. Okay, no. Yeah, how is Rachel doing? All right, they give me the bad rundown there. It's must have been a 19. I don't know, couldn't have been 19-yard play. So a face mask penalty. Oh, really? So it's 1st and 10 at the FSU 25. Carolina's already scored. Carolina scored. And what is it, 4:50 left, 4:45? Carolina's winning this ball game, folks. Carolina's going to win this ball game. They are going to win. Florida State, yep, just under 5 to play. I like Carolina's chances. See, the thing of it is, though, they're not a top 10 team in the country. I'll tell you why. Last week, they beat the crap out of Florida State. Yeah, I mean, out of Virginia Tech. But prior to that, they played Boston College close. I mean, they played Boston College, was it 26-22? Something like that? I think it was Boston College. No. You can't be playing games like this being a top 10 in the country. Carolina's not a top 10 team. No way. I was watching Everton and Liverpool. Liverpool went ahead 3-2. Oh, yeah. And they called him offside, Keith. They called a guy offside today. And see, if they're standing in a line, all you got to do is have a shoulder. It doesn't matter. Not even a foot. You fake Americans. But I saw the game, too. That was a BS call. I'm not a Liverpool fan. Definitely not a Liverpool fan, but boy, oh boy, they're taking, they're getting carried away with this video replay stuff. I mean, come on. I mean, all you got to do is see the line. And he wasn't offside as far as I'm concerned, but, I really don't understand the offside. The offside rule in soccer is if you can't be ahead of where the ball is, if a defense, when your guy kicks it, you can run past their defense. Until then, you can't. I'm 100% authentic imitation, Sean. 31-28 is the score. Carolina, do they have the nuts enough to try to onside kick here? What would we say? 4:58 and 1 timeout. Man, oh man. Florida State's been moving the ball on them a little bit. I don't think you do. You can't give Florida State that short a field. The only good thing about giving Florida State a short field is they may give you enough time to come back and score a touchdown. But you just can't let Florida State score a touchdown themselves. That was a touchy offside because everyone is down there already. Yep. Alabama pulling away. Yeah. Alabama's at class of the field this year. They are the best. 4:58 left to go. Carolina, will they onside? I don't think they will. You got to put Florida State back as far as you can and just hope for 3 and out. Look, if they get one first down, you can't give them 2. 1 first down you might can deal with as long as it's 1st or 2nd down. 3rd down would be tough. 3rd and 5 or something. Can you FS the quarterback like Brock Lesnar? F5. I thought it said FS. I was like, what the hell is FS? That, I wouldn't even know what an F5 is. Hurricane, tornado. Watch out, there's a hurricane coming. I don't know if anybody even knows that reference. Watch out, there's a hurricane coming. That's a 10-plus-year-old reference. So we'll see what happens here. Alabama players might do a varsity blues move on Saban and tell him to get lost. I don't like Brock Lesnar. That is shit for Rosie. Umaga. He died, right? Umaga died. So many of them did. Yeah, superhero training. I think, Umaga died. Yeah, heart attack. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. Somebody with ESPN yesterday or today died. 47, 48 years old. Yeah, I don't know who exactly that is. They kicked it off to them, so they kicked it all the way down there. Florida State has it at their 25 now. Former co-worker used to talk about a wrestler called the Claw. Former co-worker used to talk about a wrestler called the Claw. Now, I don't know no wrestler named the Claw. I remember Baron von Raschke. Yeah, Baron von Raschke. Baron von Raschke. You remember him? That is all the people need to know. Yeah, the Von Erichs did the Claw. Blackjack Mulligan, he used to wear just a plain out claw. That was a claw. 1st and 15 at the FSU 20. So Florida State gets a false start penalty. That's a smart move. Put yourself back 5 more yards. And Carolina, all they need is a field goal. 2-yard run, and now Carolina's got to let the clock run. I'm sorry, but you can't use your timeout yet. Barry Windham, the Widowmaker. Yeah, Barry Windham's dad was Blackjack Mulligan too. Did he grab people by the head? Yeah. He picked them up sometimes and set them back down. I don't have big enough hands to do that. Nah. Blackjack Mulligan was 6'9", 6'8". He was big. 3rd and 10, FSU 25. Now's a good time to call your timeout right now. Call your timeout right now. I don't know if they did or not. 4:15 left. Chances are Florida State's going to throw this football. But even if they don't, all you got to do is stop them short. So, I would call timeout right after 2nd down right there. If I'm Carolina, are they allowed to pull hair? They're not supposed to. They stopped them. Oh, okay. Carolina's going to get the ball back. Carolina will get the ball back. I got another computer back in the other room, and I got the TV on in the other room. Actually, I turned it off already. Update with the Rays. Rays and Astros, guys, is still 4-0. They got the double play in the top of the 7th. And that does not bode well for the Astros. Oh, it's 4-2. 4-2. Okay. I was thinking it was 4-0. And where are we at? Top of the 8th. And my braces got beat. My braces got beat again. Braves. Oh, yeah, your Braves got beat again. Oh yeah. I want to let you guys know, D-Lons is home. D-Lons came home. They pulled it out of the hat some kind of damn way. They found him, saw where he was at, got his ass back home. He took off for a vacation over the weekend with his sister and her husband. How about that? So they're due back. They're due back early next week. But he's on vacation with them, so took off for a few days. I said, great, That's what I say. 2.5 minutes left to go in this ball game. Carolina's at their own 22. All he needs is 3. That's all he needs, 3. So 47-yard punt by Florida State. And I don't know who you want to be here. You got to pick your team. I like Carolina here. 2.5 minutes. You get, 78 yards. This team's a track team. The only thing I worry about is they score too quick. 5-yard sack. 2nd down. Ooh. Dodgers and Braves, game 7. Randy, who's pitching tomorrow for both teams? Now it's a first one, so they've done moved it up the field. Yeah, Walker Buehler's pitched, but that don't mean Walker Buehler won't pitch tomorrow if they need him. Kershaw can pitch tomorrow if they need him. I mean, it's all hands on deck now. It really is. So, oh wow, 32-yard pass play. They're down to the They out to the Carolina 49. They're at the 50-yard line with 2 minutes left. I'm telling you, Florida State had a 31-7 lead. Bregman struck out to end the inning, going to the bottom of the 8th for the Rays. Yeah, great. Oh, that was another good catch, huh? Let's see what happens here. Yeah, you don't want to be Florida State right now. And will Florida State's coach get fired? Up 31-7 on a top 10 team in the country. 31-7. You are forcing your will on them at halftime. If they lose, I mean, come on. I don't know. It's just crazy. But you cannot lose a game that you was up 24 points on. You just cannot lose that. First down again for Carolina. Yeah. Sean called it. First down. Wow. That's 15-yard penalty. So it puts him at the 28-yard? Oh, no. So it puts him at the 42-yard line. Minute 29 left. Carolina, they don't have to rush now. They can take their time. Do they still have a timeout left? And how many? FSU had 3. They're going to start using their timeouts. Florida State's playing like they're losing. Florida State has 2 left, okay? Carolina has 1. They still have that timeout. It's nice to have if you got to get a field goal out there. Nothing wrong with that. But Florida State's going to have to start using theirs. Oh, were you saying Carolina has 2 left? Oh. Carolina has 2 left. Okay. I thought I'd heard somebody. 2 left, and Florida State has 1. All right. 2nd and 9 at the 41. They're going to have to. Florida State's got to start using their timeouts. They got to. I mean, they can strike like a snake. Carolina can. And if they tie it, don't you at least want a chance? I mean, wouldn't you? I don't understand why you wouldn't. They're not using their timeouts, though. I don't understand this. 54 seconds left. Carolina, 3rd and 9. They're 48. They want to take the timeouts back to campus. I guess so. Well, they're there on their campus. They're already there. So 48-yard line. 48 seconds. 3rd and 9 at the 41. Man, oh man. You cannot afford to. I don't think you can afford screen passes and stuff now. You got to throw it down the field. You got to get across the first down line. You got to do it. You can't play around. You're not in field goal range, so don't leave it up to the judge. Don't leave it up to the officials. Spotting it. Get past the line, fall down. That's fine. That's all you got to do. 3rd and 9, 41-yard line. Carolina may have taken that one of their time. Oh, Florida State took call one. I was wondering if they was holding them out until they went to lunch tomorrow. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Who won today? Manchester United. They were tied last I heard, 1-1. They were tied with yeah, Keith, I'm gonna be out of here in just a second too. I'm gonna stay updated with the end of this game. Now I'm heading out. Manchester United was playing some team that's not very good. They were 1-1. Man, you won 4-1. Okay. Yeah, they definitely. And now it's 4th and 9 at the 41. Newcastle. That's right. Newcastle scored the first goal of the game. They were up 1-0. And then Man U scored. This is a game for Carolina. This is a game. 4th and 9. They've got they turned it over. Game over then, guys. Game over. Wow. 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 They can lay on the ball. Yeah, they can lay on the ball. Carolina only has 2 timeouts. North Carolina player dropped the ball. Wow. 13.5-point favorites lose by 3. Man, oh man. Let's check out some more of today's scores. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. South Carolina, like I say, 30-22 over Auburn. Miami over Pittsburgh, 31-19. Kentucky, 34. Number 18, Tennessee, 17. Arkansas, 33. Ole Miss, 21. Memphis, 50. UCF, 49. Oh, man. Texas A&M, 28. Mississippi State, 14. And let's see what the live update with Georgia and Alabama is. Last we'd heard, wide open. Arkansas could get a bowl game this year. Where are they at? 4-1 now? Arkansas 4-1? Alabama 41-24. They're putting an ass whipping on in 28 seconds left. And that's the end of the game, 41-24. Well, let me go to where Arkansas is now. Let me see. What's Arkansas? Yeah, Arkansas's 1-2. Arkansas's 1-1 and lost 2. Ole Miss win's not a big win there. I thought no, they're 1-2. They're 1-2. Who did they lose to? That's a bigger question. I mean, hell, you can lose to Georgia and Alabama. That's not a kick in the face, kick in the teeth. No way. I don't care who you are. Let's see Arkansas's schedule so far. Arkansas Razorbacks football schedule. Yeah, they lost to Georgia. That was one. And they lost to Auburn. They beat number 16 Mississippi State. I mean, my Lord, they started with number 4 team in the country at home, lost. They went on the road to play number 16, and they went on the road to play number 13. My Lord, that's kind of tough to start, man. So, yeah, now they're 2-2, and they got to go to number 11, Texas A&M. How about that shit? Yeah, they lost to Auburn and Georgia. A&M probably beats them. They got Tennessee at home. That helps. But my Lord, the next week you got to go to Florida. I mean, they're playing 6 of the first 8 is ranked opponents. 6 of the first 8. And then how you like to finish this up? Versus LSU, and I don't give a damn if LSU ain't won a game. You still got to play LSU at Missouri, and then you play in Alabama. Playing an SEC only schedule for a team that's not been very good. Yeah. 6 win. I think he said this year 5 wins you're eligible. I don't see it. They might beat Missouri. They might beat Tennessee. I don't see a 5th game in there. Alabama, I don't think so. LSU, maybe. Doubtful. Florida, I don't think so. A&M, I don't think so. I mean, they got to go to those places. A&M and Florida. They're going to Missouri, too. Missouri, I mean, jeez. That is a hell of a lineup right there. That is a murderer's row. You got to play 2, 4, 10, 11, 13, 16, and 18 in the country. 7 top 18 teams. Of the top 18 teams, you got to play 7 of them. Murderer's row. I don't like their chances. How about you, Tribe fan? I think they got to win 5, and no, I don't like their chance. Yeah, SEC is all you got to say. It's tough, but it's doubtful. If he gets to 5 wins, gets in a bowl game, the coach earns it. Oh my Lord, yes. And they're asking for the head of the guy at LSU. LSU must be playing like shit. LSU football schedule. Were they 1-3? I think they're 1-3. LSU Tigers 2020 football schedule. Big Ten starts next week. Yeah, why don't they start halfway through the year? Jeez. Yeah. Illinois, Wisconsin Friday night. Gotta love that Wisconsin team. You know, when you watch Wisconsin, 2 things are going to happen: running the football and defense. You know that when you watch that team. That's just the way it works. LSU 2020 football schedule. There we go. Damn it. Damn it all. They're 1-2. They lost to Mississippi State at home. They went to Vanderbilt and won, and they went to Missouri and got beat. I mean, man, you can't pull that shit. You can't do it if it's offered. Ohio State, Nebraska. No Saturday OT for me. Yeah. I got you. Ohio State should be favored big time in that game, though. They got so many good receivers. So, LSU, what are they going to do next week? Got to play South Carolina next week. And then they got to go to Auburn. Well, Auburn's already been proven they're not the greatest. Then they got Alabama at home. LSU's playing at home against Alabama. Then they go into Arkansas, the team we were just talking about. Then they got to go to A&M. Oh, my Lord. Then they got Ole Miss at home. And then they got to go to Florida. They could lose 5 games. Easy. They could. Might lose 6. Well, I ain't happy about that. I ain't happy about that one bit. Oh, shit. That is so funny. Oh, me. What is it? 11:40. I think it's just about time for Rob to hit the sack. Your locks for the day for tomorrow. Not that the locks today really helped any. Everybody's locked for tomorrow. Who wins? No doubt about it. My lock of the day tomorrow. Jets get walloped. Jets get their asses handed to them. That's my lock. I'm going to say, let's put a lock on this one. That's mine. Randy, Miami over the Jets. Who all else is here? Tribe fan? I don't know who else is here. Titans over the Texans. Wow. And Keith picked the Texans to win that game. I'm just not a big. I'm with you though. I'm not a big fan of their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. What the hell has he ever done? Yeah, he runs around, but they really. I don't think they're that good either. I think the Titans can run a football. Man, when you can run a football, and that's what's got me scared about the Eagles tomorrow. I picked the Eagles to win. They losing Lane Johnson this week. He ain't playing. Man, they will be all over Carson Wentz. If the Texans don't watch out, Henry may make a meme out of another defender. Yeah. Going to bed. Have a great night. Yeah. Henry is he's dangerous. If have a good evening, Randy. Wish Rachel well as well. He's for real. He's for real. But they got the best coach in football too. That helps. When you got a coach that's that in depth, and this player's got to love him. Got to love him. Vrabel, okay, former Buckeye. He's a hell of a coach. He's a hell of a coach. You don't want to. Let's not talk about the next Buckeye, right? How about Washington's quarterback, or former quarterback, or what the hell is up with him? Not showing up for practice. Didn't come to the game last week. Didn't even call. Brought a doctor's note to the game, and then left. I mean, come on. Dwayne Haskins has got to grow up. I don't know what the hell's up with that kid, but he's got to grow the hell up. I mean, he's just – and I'll tell you what happens. It makes the next quarterback from Ohio State look bad because they'd be like, okay, do you really want to take a chance on this OSU quarterback? Yeah, you're right. You're right. And the thing is, it's not fair to the quarterback out there playing at OSU now. It's not fair to him because you judge him according to past Ohio State quarterbacks. And Haskins, man, he's a nutcase. He's a damn nut job. I mean, as soon as he lost a job, he handled it with such bullshit. I mean, immaturity personified. Look, kid, we're going to put you on the bench. All right, okay. Take your damn seat. You're still getting paid. And try to learn something. No. He took it as a big-time demotion once he went in there and he wrecked it. Go have a chat with Alex Smith. Yeah. And then that's when he headed out with the coach. and called him names and shit. And that's when the coach right on the spot said, hell no, you're not even active this week. Or you're going to be our emergency quarterback. You're on our emergency list. Then he didn't show up. You know, he come in, brought that damn note, gave it to the damn security guard and said, yeah, get that to the coach. What kind of BS move is that? You don't even call the coach and say you're not coming in to play, right? You went to a doctor of your choosing, which that's your prerogative if you want to pay it. But then you didn't even get the doctor to call and say, look, he's not able to play. You got him to write a friggin' note. I mean, that's fourth grade shit. That really is. I mean, that's okay. He can't go out and play today. What kind of bullshit is that? Yeah, I lost all respect for Dwayne Haskins in this whole situation. Yeah, I thought he was a big kid. You know, I thought he was a 20, 21-year-old that had a decent head on his shoulders. Oh, hell no. No. And that's my fear. I'll be honest. Don't see Fields as an NFL quarterback yet. And that's my fear for the other kid that plays for the Washington team on the defensive line. I thought he was a little bit of a kid last year too when things weren't going his way. We'll see. So far he's playing well, but let's see how he meets adversity. I didn't want him to make that pick. I did not want him to take him. People will tell you, I did not want to see him get picked. Chase Young, he wasn't active for the Browns game. Oh, yeah. He played last week, though, right? Yeah. Didn't he play last week? I'm pretty sure he played last week and got a couple of 3 sacks, I think. Who did they play? They got the Rams. He played pretty well against the Rams. Yeah, he played against the Rams. But I don't know. We'll see. I never wanted them to pick him. He was just not my choice. I was like, I don't like that pick at all. I would have much preferred to see them get trade down and try to get him a receiver and a lineman, but they didn't do that. I would have much rather seen it, but and when I say lineman, offensive lineman, they really didn't need defensive line help. I mean, they got a hell of a defensive line. Washington does, but their offensive line's atrocious. I mean, they're getting the hell beat out of them. Alex Smith was running for his friggin' life last week. The other guy got laid out, and he's coming back this week, though. But we'll see what happens. It's not good news whatever way they play it, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna get going too. Lomachenko fight is doing the ring entrances. Oh, really? Is that on ESPN? Is that ESPN? Lomachenko should win this fight, but hey, we'll see. Hey, you know, he's getting a good payday from ESPN if it is an ESPN fight. ESPN's been wanting to do the top rank for a while, and he could be opening some doors here. So we'll see what happens. Lomachenko fight. I think ESPN guys, if you guys are interested, AL Championship Series. It's on TBS. 4-2 last we heard. The Rays have got to get through 3 more outs, and they'll be in the World Series. Well, they'll be going to the top of the 9th in just a couple minutes. So we'll see what happens there. Go Rays. I hope they win. Have a great one. We'll see you tomorrow. If you get a chance, watch that Eagles-Ravens game. Should be a great one. Night.